Welcome into this Monday morning edition. Blue Sky Live here with you today. Chase Parham, Neal, McCready, Clark Ford Studio. Ole Miss 30-14 winners over the South Carolina Gamecocks on Saturday, moving to 8-1. We covered all that ground and more on the MPW Digital postgame show presented by Realtree on Saturday. The Rebels will move to 9-1 after the Citadel this week. So a little bit of a breather, a lot of a breather from all you guys. Probably can use it a little bit. We'll get into that a little as the show goes on. So the Citadel prior to Florida and Mississippi State to wrap up the regular season. As we said on Saturday night, if you had the over on Ole Miss football, go ahead and cash those tickets because it was 8.5. So the Rebels will hit the over. That is a guarantee now, as they are trying to make the college football playoff and not just make it, but get a good seed in that. So all that more coming up today on the show, brought to you by Blue Sky locations all over the state of Mississippi, up and down I-55 throughout North Mississippi as well. They'll take care of you with Sweet Daddy stops. Need a little more for your catering, need a little more just to take care of dinner. Got a lot of stuff going on. We're trying to figure out dinner tonight, who's doing what, everybody moving in different directions. They can hook you up. They'll have it wrapped up, ready to go if there's a Sweet Daddy's and a Blue Sky near you. And again, coming to you from the Clark Ford Studio.
We are Clark. Clark Ford is in Amory, Mississippi. 662-257-1900 is the number. Call it. Ask for Corey Clark. Tell Corey what Ford product you're looking for. He'll send you a quote within 15 minutes in business hours. It's right to the bottom line. There's no hassle. There's no haggle. You get your quote. The rest is up to you. You can shop that quote around. You can do what I've done, what I recommend that you do, and that's hop into a Clark Ford today. 662-257-1900. Guest will join this week on the Campbell Clinic hotline, from fractures and sports injuries to complex spine and limb conditions. The pediatric orthopedic physicians in North Mississippi are the only, at Campbell Clinic in Oxford, are the only specialized pediatric orthopedic team in North Mississippi, providing expert care for growing bodies. Visit campbellclinicoxford.com to schedule an appointment or call 901-759-3111.
A little bit of housekeeping as we're giving away the Realtree pattern helmets to one of you people out there, and people calling at 8:18 like every single day. The schedule does not really change,
and it's people that know you're doing it.
Yeah, no,
it's
100%.
the wildest thing. I get the same thing that people call me, and I'm like, you know what I'm doing right now.
So you guys far exceeded what I expected from an entry standpoint. By the way, it's closed. It closed at midnight. That's what I said on Saturday night. So if you did not have your entry in prior to midnight last night, you are not eligible for said helmet. I had you send in a code word. The code word was Stoops, as well as a score for the Citadel game. It's going to take me a little bit this week because you guys have a lot of entries, way more entries than we had for previous weeks. Way more. I cleared my email multiple times and it kind of put you guys in folders and things. And when I woke up this morning, even before noon, I had about 580 emails. So if that tells you anything on what it's looked like. Tiebreakers, I don't know. So here's one thing on this. Again, I'm trying to be as fully transparent on this giveaway as possible because a lot of you guys are wanting this. I even had I was talking to Tyler Jordan about it last night. He said a ton of people asking him any way to get them, that this has been the most wanted out of the three to date from a pattern standpoint. It's like margin of victory, unless somebody wants to pick Citadel to win. Nobody has done that. So, hey, if you'd like a 50-50 shot, you could have gotten right there. It's margin of victory is the way that this is going to be. So you're plus whatever the score is. And then the first tiebreaker would be Ole Miss point total. Like, I guess technically it's all the same thing, but not necessarily. So the closer to Ole Miss's point total would be the first tiebreaker. After that, I don't know. I mean, I'm actually contemplating if there's two or three of you with the same score, the same differential, just coming on the show and pulling one out of a hat, and we'll do it that way or something. So
you could line them up on your computer, and you could tell me to pick a number between 1 and whatever, and whichever one I picked.
Could. That's true. We could do that.
I'm completely out of the loop on this.
Yeah, you would have no ability. You would have no ability to rig said competition. Which, if you'd like to take over, feel free. Go ahead.
I'm totally good.
All right.
I want no role.
Yeah, so that's the way we're doing this. We'll move on. We'll figure it out. I promised you guys you would be able to see where you are in relation to everybody else, and I kind of hate that I said that because now I have to actually publish this list at some point this week. But that's not today's problem. We'll get to it. But that's
it's not my problem.
I know it was my fault. I said it, and we'll stick to it. But that's where we're at. But I appreciate you. Y'all are active. You're loyal. Appreciate you in the show. So all those things. But that's how we are going to do this bad boy as we move forward. I was joking a second ago, but I'm actually kind of serious. We had a couple big threads on the board over the weekend. People freaking out a little bit about a lot of stuff. I get that it's a very emotional topic. And we kind of said this a few weeks ago. I do, and I get I'm talking to whatever percentage. If you're not in this group, then okay, you're having a great time and you're enjoying the season. Let the other stuff play out. You're in maybe one of the best possible situations for a sports fan. And I don't mean a college football fan. I mean a sports fan, period, which is you're in the mix of the national conversation. You are trying to finish off a regular season in such a special way. Frankly, you're 2 wins away from the best season in the modern era, period, from a record standpoint. You've never won 11 games in regular season before, and in school history. And you get a free win this weekend. Like, think of how often does that happen where you can't lose a game?
You are so disrespectful.
I mean, look, if they lose to the Citadel, then we got a whole different situation coming.
They just won a rivalry game. They beat VMI on Saturday, and you're acting like it didn't happen. And it's starting to kind of perturb me a little bit, if I'm honest.
Didn't they lose to Mercer like 40-0?
I don't know. They beat VMI on Saturday with a dominant fourth quarter performance.
Ole Miss played VMI in like 95, 96, 94 or something like that.
Don't deflect. Just stop. Stop with it's an automatic win. It's the Citadel. The Citadel, these are proud.
Would you like the fan base to be freaking out about the Citadel this week? Would you like to handle that with everything else going on?
Honestly, don't give a damn. Right now, I'm taking up for the Keydats because these are people that have worked really hard. They went through preseason camp too, and they've begun to really put their season together. They've won several games in a row. They're up to 4-5 right now, and they just beat VMI by 11 points in a rivalry game. It was the 81st meeting of that rivalry.
What's the character's name in House of Cards? Isn't he a Citadel? Alum?
I don't remember.
Is that not right?
Right now, my blood pressure is way too high to worry about the House of Cards. This is the Citadel. The Bulldogs are coming in. They have a chance to make national news, and they're going to be serious about it. And you're just totally dismissing them.
Multiple people here say that actually Ole Miss's final game in Jackson was VMI. That was the last time they played at Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Eyes are off the ball right now. That's all I'm saying. You know, once Ralph Sampson in Virginia went to play Chaminade, and they lost. They lost.
Okay.
Okay.
You're going to tell me again that Appalachian State beat Michigan one time? Is that where you're going?
Well, they did.
Is that the same thing?
I mean, they did. ULM beat Alabama.
Okay, Big Ben said it was a Citadel knockoff. They called it the Sentinel. But yeah, same thing. Like that was what it was played off of. I thought that was right. Yeah. I thought Kevin Spacey's character in the House of Cards was basically a Citadel grad. Because there's an episode where they go back for a reunion or something pretty early on.
Yeah.
Show was great until it wasn't.
And they kind of had some things happen.
A little bit of whatever, but no, seriously, I'm being real when I say this. This is a really cool week for you guys. Enjoy it. I know you're going to, but like you can't lose. You're gonna be 9-1 next week with a weird week coming next week in some different ways. I guess I don't know. But yeah, it's cool. You're in a good spot. You're 8-1, trying to win 11 again for the first time. Cashed your Vegas over. All those things. Just a little bit of.
Jacksonville State beat Ole Miss.
Well, this is not that Jacksonville State team, and that sure as hell is not that Ole Miss team.
I mean, sports, man. Sports.
So you're going to lock in and have all the content just as aggressively for the Citadel this week that you would for Mississippi State? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm eye on the ball. Mm-hmm. Focus.
I am kind of laughing threads like, hey, I can't wait for that college football playoff ranking show on Tuesday that normally we hate, but first one. We'll see where they are. My guess is very similar to the AP situation.
Yeah, I think so.
6, 7, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Probably the 7, hosting the 10.
Avery, the coolness doesn't offset the crippling anxiety. We've been over this. You can't change it. And I get that I'm playing therapist right now, but you're robbing yourself of a season by doing this. And frankly, the national media has, and again, I hate using national media as one word because not everybody's the same. I hate it, and I'm doing it. They've sort of shifted perspective on the situation. Everybody that has been mouthing off as a talking head the last 5 days have been basically saying he's an idiot to leave. Starting with Nick Saban last week and then moving through what has been a lot of media attention over the last 4 or 5 days on this. Does that mean something? I don't know. Beats me. Early in it's one thing I'll say. What?
Nothing. Just
hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Middle of last
week. My team's
week.
undefeated right now. We haven't lost a game since June.
Okay.
Just played the Pelicans yesterday, down 3 starters, dominated anyway.
Sport with a regular season does not matter.
Shoot. Mattered last year. Game 7 was in Oklahoma City, not Indiana, and it made a difference. Don't tell me it didn't. No. We won 2 Game 7s.
So
it doesn't matter till it does. Anyway, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Middle of last week, heard a lot of, I don't know, pessimism. People were really kind of freaked out. And I mean internally, people around here that I talk to, people I trust. And then nothing has overly aggressively changed, but a little more optimism over the weekend. I don't know if it's just a win or what. And I'm not talking about because Lane and Keith walked off the field together or anything like that. Whatever. That's not my point. But it's a funny thing. I was telling a buddy yesterday. These things don't shift crazy in a day. Rarely does anything actually happen and change in a day unless there's real tangible movement.
Yeah.
And yet, because of just conversations and moods and emotions, you can talk to the same source 3 days in a row and they have a different feeling about it. Even if they're involved in the process to some extent, you're getting their internal emotion more than, hey, there's real news that has shifted this. You know what I mean? So you got to be really careful sometimes on even how you convey some of those things as we move forward. But yeah, I don't know, for whatever reason, I've heard more optimism over the last 48 hours or so from people who would have knowledge of the situation. Yeah, for sure.
I wrote about it at length Sunday morning, and I'm kind of to the point now where I don't have a lot to say until something else advances. And as you saw over the weekend, people badly misinterpret things that are said.
Yeah, apparently
listening and reading comprehension.
Apparently on the other message board and on a podcast, it was said that I said Lane was most likely leaving, and I in no way said Lane was most likely leaving. That was absolutely not what I said.
What other podcast? You mentioned On 3. What was the other podcast?
I was told. I haven't listened. Okay. I was told that was referenced to some degree on Ben's postgame show. Again, I have not listened, but. And again, I think he came out and said he had not listened. That's what his board said. But either way, I that's not what I said. So, yeah. But I was told that yesterday. So.
You did not say that.
I did not say that.
You didn't even loosely say that.
I wrote this.
You didn't even say that at all.
I wrote this yesterday. I typically have really thick message board skin. I don't get bothered by anything on the message board typically. And I was in a weird mood. And Saturday morning, I let it affect me. And I initiated conversation where I probably should have just gone away for a few hours. And I was getting frustrated by people basically telling me that no matter what, he's not leaving and you don't know anything. And whatever you say doesn't matter. And I'm like, okay. Then I'll just shut up. And I have to remember that that's 5 people out of the thousands. You know what I mean? Where you let that sort of thing impact. So anyway, again, I don't know, but that's where we are. So the whole deal. Enjoy it. Have a good day. Have a good week.
Or don't.
Enjoy the Citadel.
Or don't.
But if you're just freaking out about it, you're just hurting yourself. That's it. That's all it is. And really wasn't trying to even stir the pot. They're saying Ben said he sent stuff and wasn't sure if I was reporting it. Okay, so even in that, it's a game of telephone. I don't know. Could have also asked me. We communicate. Got my number.
Yeah, that was not
not what I said.
No, at all. See you do. Shut up.
I'll just hang out for a minute if you want to take over. I'll go ahead. Fine.
I really don't want to. I don't want to get it. I don't.
Grind says he believes Lane is staying for what it's worth. So. The national sentiment for sure has shifted over the last 4 or 5 days of it makes no sense to leave. Again, make of that what you will. Have whatever opinions. It's impossible to know exactly what's in Lane's head.
The timing is a major issue. I mean, it just is. And I covered this in 10 Weekend Thoughts fully. And again, I'll be clear. I'll say what a lot of people won't say. And I'm transparent about this. It doesn't matter to me. I think if Lane's 50 years old, he doesn't turn 51 until May. If Lane wants to explore his options at the end of the season, I think he's earned that right. If Lane wants to leave at the end of the season because he thinks another opportunity is a better opportunity, he's earned that right. All the people that say he's a hypocrite because he said all this stuff about Ole Miss and Oxford, I completely fundamentally disagree. I do. I think two things can absolutely be true at once. I think you can absolutely love Oxford and appreciate everything that Ole Miss did for you, and yet at the same time say to yourself, but I don't owe this place the rest of my career, and I don't owe this town the rest of my life. I think that's true. You can shoot me if you want. That's what I believe. All of that said, I think Florida is going to, or whoever is going to want a verbal agreement, and I don't think Lane's going to give them one until the season is over. And I think therein lies a monumental problem. Because the season might not end until December the 20th, or January the 1st, or January the 9th, or January the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's going to win playoff games. I wrote this in my post-game column on Saturday. All of this at 24/7 Sports. We'd love for you to subscribe.
Rebels247.com.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, we're actually not trying to milk this. If we were trying to milk this, we'd have big headlines. We'd write real salacious shit.
Well, and that was my point.
And we would tweet it out. We would put it out on social media with these teasers that link to our site, and we'd have some code Kiffin.
A promo, yeah.
That guy, whatever. We've not done any of that, which is kind of stupid on our part, honestly, but we haven't done it.
No, we've tried to really just be honest and keep it contained to our people, because that was my point yesterday. I made this point on the message board. So everybody got, and I'll explain this and then we'll move on, is everybody got all worked up about a comment I said, and it got taken out of context, partly because everybody's really emotional, and two, because I did not probably put an extra sentence or two in that I should have. And my point was that I could say something and it's liable to end up aggregated on ESPN.com on the day of a game, and it's surprising that people were going, no, tell us anyway, even though that's the case, when you would think they'd be more concerned with their team and lack of distractions and different things. And my example I gave yesterday, and this is just an example, it's because it's something that is known out there. This is not even breaking news at this point, is that any athletics department in the SEC worth its salt would be putting together the beginning of internal search things in case your coach is leaving you at the end of the year because of the level that Lane Kiffin is doing. And Keith Carter would fit into that mode where Ole Miss has turnkey on retainer. And you go, hey, go ahead and start this thing just in case. And if you don't need it, great. If you do, you're prepared, because you sure as hell can't start the entire process if your coach, Lane Kiffin, or anyone else leaves you on November 28th or December the 19th or January the 3rd or whatever that day is. That would be completely against what you should be as an administration, and Ole Miss is not going to be that. So, yeah, of course you start doing some things behind the scenes and with your search firms. And, again, it's why you keep them on retainer, to in case. But if I did that and I go, hey, story, Ole Miss activate search firm, blah, blah, for head coach, and puts that at whatever, context would get lost. Nuance would get lost on purpose. It would get all over the internet and all over all the things of 24/7 Sports reporting Ole Miss starting search to replace Lane Kiffin. What does it mean? Going to Florida or LSU? That's what would have happened.
Yes.
So the point is, sometimes when you say something and you're not reporting, you're throwing out there, you're actually being responsible because other people don't have the ability or the want to get it right. So that was the point that I was actually trying to make at the time. That was the point. I mean, it would be a complete absence of duty for somebody to wait till the end to start a process. That would be ridiculous. So, and Ole Miss isn't ridiculous. That's the point. All right. Podcast brought to you in part by Northeast Spark, the fastest, most reliable fiber internet option available, whether you're streaming the Rebels or connecting with family and friends. They offer both residential and business packages with speeds up to 2 gigabits. To learn more, register for service. That's nespark.com. NeSpark, get connected, stay local.
I don't recall you saying anything about it would keep people from sleeping at night. Did you say that?
I don't think so. If I did, I don't remember that.
I know I didn't. Brought to you by Comer Heating and Air, Southern Air Conditioning and Heating. Woke up this morning. It was in the 30s here in Oxford, which means the cold weather's on its way. You might want to get that heater checked. You still have some time. It's going to warm up. It's going to be in the 70s this week. We're nowhere close to winter. It's still going to be hot as hell in November, the way it always is. But colder weather's coming, and you want to make sure that heater's going to work. So now would be a great time to call Comer, call Southern, get it checked out, and find out whether your heater's ready to roll when you actually do need it. If you live in the Oxford, Batesville, Tupelo area, call Comer 662-801-1777. If you live in Memphis, South Haven, those areas, Olive Branch, call our friends at Southern 662-429-4429. Oxford locals, Ole Miss families, if you need dry cleaning or laundry done right, Lapel's Dry Cleaning has you covered. Proudly serving the Oxford community since 2016, Lapel's takes care of everything from suits and formal dresses to comforters and everyday laundry. Even better, they offer free pickup and delivery to make life easier. Just call 662-638-3149 to be added to their pickup and delivery route, or visit them at 3010 Old Taylor Road, right across from the Mark Condominiums. Mention Rebels 24/7 or MPW Digital for 50% off your first order. Trust Lapels to keep you looking your best. We're brought to you by ENT Physicians of North Mississippi. As the largest private ENT practice in the state, their goal was simple: delivering fast, expert, and comprehensive care for patients of all ages with ENT, allergy, sinus, dizziness, balance, and voice-related needs. With same-day or next-day appointments with ENT urgent care for that annoying cough or sore throat, in-office CT scans, and same-day allergy testing, and access to their comprehensive audiology team offering a full range of services from hearing aids and custom hearing protection to potential surgical options, ENT Physicians of North Mississippi are committed to removing barriers to care. They now have new locations in New Albany and Starkville, in addition to Tupelo, Corinth, and more. Get more details at entnorthmississippi.com or call 662-844-6513. Are you retiring soon? How long should you wait to take Social Security? What accounts should you pull from first? Are you already retired? Should you consider Roth conversions? These are just some of the questions that can only be answered with a personalized retirement income plan. Andrew Segal with Segal Wealth Management specializes in helping folks just like you come up with their retirement game plan. Whether you meet at his office in Collierville or prefer Zoom from anywhere, schedule a free discovery meeting. See what they can do for you. It's rebelsretire.com.
Podcast is brought to you by the Jackson Graber Group with GMFS Mortgage. That's John Graber in Oxford. That's Todd Jackson in Baton Rouge. Local trusted mortgage lender right here in town. Help all home buyers with first home, new construction, refinancing. Graduate from Oxford High, Ole Miss alum. Local in-house processing, underwriting, servicing, construction department. Wide range of loan options, including conventional FHA, VA, USDA, jumbo, including one-time close option. Buying a home, refinancing, or just mortgage questions, that's gmfsmortgage.com/JGG, 662-762-4502. All right. Yes, Hugh Freeze fired yesterday as Auburn head coach. That was very clear following the loss to Kentucky on Saturday. I think that his tenure ended. Grind can correct me. I think he's in the stream this morning. I think Auburn scored one touchdown its final 21 offensive possessions. I think I saw that somewhere from a stat standpoint. You didn't think it would work when he was hired.
Nope. Job is too big for him.
He should have stayed at Liberty.
Yes.
We've talked about the entire time. Things have not changed. He could have outcoached a lot of Conference USA coaches. They have a ton of money and resources compared to the leagues that he was in, and he would have gotten to live up on the mountain and the whole deal.
A lot less microscope.
Yeah.
Hugh's one of those
only positive microscope.
Yeah.
Everyone we see you, it's just, hey, come in, try to beat the big boy, look at what he's done, rehabilitated his image. He doesn't look healthy. He's sick. He's got prostate cancer. So many things involved with that.
Hugh's one of these people. This isn't a criticism. There's a lot of people this way. He desperately needs to be loved.
Yeah. Hugh Freeze, the football coach in 2012, and Hugh Freeze, the football coach after the celebrity had gotten to his head in 2015 were two different human beings.
Yes, 100%.
He's a damn good football coach in 2012. One of the better jobs we've seen.
Yep.
And
but once that celebrity started coming in, he was addicted to it. There's no other word for it. And I'll be transparent. I mean, he and I we're not buddies. We don't get along. I mean, we're not, I doubt if we ever really speak again. But I would tell you that I would have told him and actually tried to get someone to tell him.
Oh, really?
Yes. That you should not take the Auburn job. The Auburn job is too big for you. And it just is. It's a very complicated job, and it's not made for people that are, and I don't like the word thin-skinned.
Is big right? Is that the word?
Yeah, suffocating, heavy. It's a heavy job.
Okay.
It's a big lift.
Yeah.
You're the guy going in the gym that's having to wrap your knees for the squats.
Yeah, it's a complicated job.
It's a heavy job.
Yeah, heavy is a good word. I like heavy. I was thinking like big, meaning every SEC job would just be too big for him, but Auburn is its own kind of weird subsect of that.
And Ole Miss was a heavy job for him.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say is I don't really like the term thin-skinned because some people are more sensitive than others. That's okay. That's all right. Some people being liked, being loved is very important. And that's not a bad thing. Most of those people end up being really good people. But I don't know that works there. I think you have to have a certain type of mentality to do well there. Pat Dye did really well there. Tommy Tuberville did really well there.
Yeah.
Tommy Tuberville is not a person who really cares whether everyone likes him or not. And that's not a criticism of Tommy.
He does not care.
He just doesn't really care if you like him or not. That matters. I don't think Nick Saban cares if you like him or not.
I mean, Gus had some nice, good moments.
He did. And Gus was kind of aloof.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Chiswick just won with a generational player. I'm not throwing him in that category.
And Gene had the right personality for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh had the exact wrong personality for that job.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not that being sensitive is bad. It's that being sensitive doesn't work in certain places. And Auburn is one of those places. Period.
Yes.
You can be sensitive a little at A&M. They're going to not Auburn.
Chauncey, I certainly hope he doesn't have a segment on McCready and Siskey. I would not enjoy that.
I don't think that's likely.
I don't think it's likely at all. He can certainly fill in for me if he would like. That would be fine. We'd probably get really good numbers on that.
They hired Summerall.
I don't know.
That feels like the fit.
There was some Drinkwitz talk yesterday.
Summerall feels like a better fit.
Eli's been there before. I think liked it. Is interested in it.
I actually think Dan Mullen would do a good job at Auburn.
Sure.
I think Mullen do a really good job at Auburn.
A good job.
They're not hiring Dan Mullen, but I think he'd do a really good job.
I don't know whether Summerall's their guy or not. I don't know. I haven't spent a single moment on the Auburn coaching search.
Oh, that's a good question. Rate the heaviness of the jobs: LSU, Florida, Auburn, because they're all heavy in their own ways.
Auburn's the heaviest.
Florida's the least heavy. They love you until they don't.
Yeah, the LSU job just has a lot of stuff right now. the governor of Louisiana really messed that up last week.
Why are you against Drinkwitz so hard, Grind? I'm legitimately curious. What is it about it?
I know we had some super chats. See if I can.
Austin had the most recent one. If you had to guess Sumrall's next gig next year, or where is he next year?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think he's at Tulane.
No.
It is time to jump.
It is.
Was there another one?
One about Orgeron to UAB. I've not heard that. I don't know.
And Nathan, thanks. That one was just a super chat. That's it. Okay.
I don't know what Jace Matthews' comments were at all. No clue.
You think Hugh's done as a head coach in college football?
Yeah, probably. I mean, he failed at Auburn. There's no other word for it.
You don't think he'd take another Group 5?
I just don't know. And I don't.
And he would not be a fit to be a coordinator. I would not want Hugh as my coordinator.
Oh, God, no.
Well, number one, he's not been good enough offensively. He hadn't done anything to prove he can be a coordinator in this era. I mean, his faults have been offensive and lack of quarterback decisions.
I think Hugh has a fundamental problem as a leader, and that is he needs to be the smartest guy in the room. And if you're going to do that, you better be really smart. And he's not. He doesn't have enough people around him. We make fun of them. I mean, we joke about this with hand-raised guy, but he needs a hand-raised guy. And he doesn't have one. He's got yes men. And that's intentional on his part. And it leads to him just getting horrific advice and making bad decisions and being stubborn. And then he hides behind other things. And he throws other people under the bus until there's no one left. I mean, if I'm in the room somewhere and we're talking about hiring Hugh Freeze, I'm raising my hand saying, why? Why am I hiring a guy that got no traction whatsoever at Auburn? At Auburn. And I'm at a Group of 5 where we're going to have to really evaluate without resources? I'm much better off hiring a young guy. I'm much better off hiring somebody who's hungry. You know, Liberty was a perfect job for him. Should have stayed there a long time.
Did Derek get a 2 or 3 year contract?
I don't know.
I feel like he got maybe even like a 3 for some reason. Could be wrong on that, but that's sticking in my mind as we're talking. I mean, the SEC now up to LSU, Florida, Auburn, Arkansas, Kentucky still on the table.
Yeah,
and that's not counting any carousel.
I hear different things about Kentucky. I think there's a real world where they wait another year.
I mean, why jump in this fray right now?
Yeah.
What would that do for you at all?
I was told last week South Carolina will not fire Shane Beamer. He fired former Ole Miss head coaching candidate Mike Shula yesterday after the offensive coordinator.
So he's doing the coordinator thing.
Yep.
Well, because right or wrong, they were top 15 in the country preseason. I mean, it felt fake, South Carolina. It felt fake as hell. I didn't believe in it, but it's where they were.
I thought their offensive plan on Saturday was malpractice with that quarterback. You're asking him to do things he's not really good at and not letting him do the things that he's pretty good at.
Well, I mean, and he was a sitting duck back there. They got completely away from the run game. Ole Miss's defensive front really dominated that game with South Carolina up front. And now your concern with Ole Miss is that he had guys running free in the secondary and just could not throw the ball to him, especially outside the pocket. He could not set his feet and throw at all. Yeah. I mean, God, it was awful. I'm marking him off my Saints quarterback list for next season. Just marking them all off.
How'd you guys do yesterday? Did y'all lose?
We played the Rams yesterday. It wasn't ideal. We were spunky for a minute, but Matthew Stafford threw like 9 touchdown passes or something. Wasn't great.
I did not watch one snap.
You didn't watch the McCready Bowl, the Bears and the Bengals yesterday?
I did not watch one snap of the NFL. I don't know why. It wasn't intentional. I worked on 10 thoughts. And then I got it done, and I took a nap because I was tired. I had not slept much. And then I watched the Thunder, and then we took the dogs for a walk, and then I helped Laura with the project she was working on.
Nice little Sunday.
And then we talked to a couple of the kids called, and then she turned the TV on and she started to turn to the Sunday night game, and I said, I have no interest at all. Just if you
Seahawks, somebody.
I said, if you're watching
Commanders.
I said, if you're turning that on, you're watching it for yourself. I have no interest. And so we ended up just turning the TV off, and that was it. I did not watch any.
I am very skeptical on all quarterbacks in this class, and I have no real reason why, but I'm scared of taking any quarterback 1-1 in this class, if that's the case. Like I said the other day, CBS had Ty Simpson 1-1 to the Saints. No, in the McCready Bowl, Flacco had a career day. It was awesome for Cincinnati yesterday. They had a big comeback. They had a guys, correct me if I'm wrong on the score. They had a 1 point. It was like 43-42, 42-41 lead with a minute to go. And the Bears throw a pass to the tight end just kind of in the middle of the field on his own 40. Two safeties run into him, but neither wraps up, and he takes it to the house and scores. And they come back and win 47-42 or whatever it was.
Look at Joe Flacco.
Yeah, I will say that of the options, Ty Simpson is who I would want. Of the options.
Okay.
I'm just scared about turning over the entire farm to him. And I have Mickey Loomis.
There's no farm in New
I have
Orleans.
issues.
Yeah, you do.
I got a lot of issues.
I'm going to tell you, the people that were running the Pelicans, wow, you people.
Well, same people.
You people.
Same people.
Well,
same people.
I mean, I got questions watching the Pels, man. I mean, I was hand-raised guy during that thing going, what are you doing? You traded your future for Derek Queen. You're down 30, and Derek Queen's not playing at all? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but Gail Benson, number one most powerful woman in sports.
I watched that, and I said, well, that's 4 dubs for us this year. Winning those.
They thought the Commanders were going to be the darlings of the year, and they've completely had injuries and just floundered. That's why they're in the primetime nonstop.
Austin, thank you for the super chat. People don't mention Willie Fritz because of his age.
Yeah, he's just old. No offense. I mean, and relative to the job market,
yes,
not old.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a football coach.
He's very good.
Hell of a football coach. I'm going to write about it later today, and we did not spend enough time on the postgame show talking about it. Kewan Lacey, advanced stats, had one hell of a football game on Saturday. I know the normal numbers were great too, but when I was digging into snap counts, those up currently this morning at rebels247.com, dude, he had a day. Everything popping on Kewan Lacey on what his day looked like. He runs for 167 or something, but he averaged more than 5 yards per carry after contact.
Yeah.
On Saturday. That's a number. He forced 7 missed tackles. He forced 14 missed tackles a few weeks ago. He is, I think, number 2 nationally in running backs forcing missed tackles in the country. I think I had that stat earlier. I can look at it to see exactly who was around him, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
He talked about it after the game. Winning his one-on-ones, he wins them routinely. Gets the extra few yards, turns a negative play into a positive play, turns a neutral play into a 3 or 4 yard gain, does it consistently. He's
constantly getting downhill.
I think he's the MVP of this team.
Well, he's the reason they won on Saturday.
I mean, everyone else does Trinidad Chambliss. Nothing against Trinidad. I think Kewan Lacey is the MVP of this team.
Yes. Kewan Lacey, number 2 in the country in missed tackles forced. He is 2 behind the national leader, who is Cam Cook, the tailback at Jacksonville State.
Okay.
Ahmad Hardy, number 3, by the way. So that was
a
loaded back and forth there between Ole Miss and Missouri.
Hardy's
had a
great year at Mizzou.
Florida running back Jaden Baugh is number 7 on this list.
Okay.
That's all I'm really seeing from an SEC standpoint, down list a little bit here. Yeah, that's all in the top 30 for SEC players. No, I think you're right. I do. I think he's the MVP. I mean, Ole Miss comfortably in the playoffs with Kewan Lacey last year. Maybe 12-0.
Yeah. Probably so.
I think that's.
It's probably true.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Going over 1,000.
Where's he now? Like 890 something?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let me try to pull up, and I'll do it. I'll do it at the break. I'm kind of curious where he's at on the school record stuff. I'm not sure because Ole Miss doesn't have a ton of, other than Judkins that 1 year, does not have a ton of rushing record stats that are way up there.
So
That's not a
assuming you're
thing.
right and your disrespect toward the Citadel is accurate,
Sure.
and Ole Miss wins big and pulls away big, do we see Austin Simmons or do we see Maddox? What are we expecting here?
It will tell you a ton about what Lane Kiffin is thinking about his quarterback situation, assuming Ole Miss next year, is that, well, I'm kind of even doing that in my head both ways. If you're Lane Kiffin, and I get it's the Citadel, I get it. Do you want Austin Simmons out there throwing the rock around for a half next week?
I don't know.
Does that matter in either way?
Am I keeping him fresh? Or is he preserving a medical red shirt?
I don't care about that because nobody's staying 5 years anymore.
Agreed.
So whatever. I don't think that has any bearing on anything. I've seen that question, and I just don't think so. But, yeah, I think Simmons comes in. Now, how do you open him up? I don't know.
That's his game.
Again, Chambliss runs a lot. He could sprain an ankle.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
You could need a quarterback.
Do you want to get him in and shake some of the rust off? Or do you play conservative and get the hell out of there?
I don't think playing Maddox is giving you anything that is anywhere near a short-term requirement on how you're building the roster. So, yes, if you're at all trying to do anything this year or next, it's play Simmons and let him go. And it's just, again, it's the Citadel. If he goes out there and goes 18 for 18 for 272 and 4, it's not changing the quarterback conversation.
Oh, no. The quarterback, I wrote this on Saturday. The quarterback,
Trinidad Chambliss is the quarterback.
Yeah, that conversation's over. I mean, Lane's wearing Trinidad Tobago things on his lapel. We're done with that. my question is, are you trying to shake rust off of him? Or are you...
No, I do that. Clutch Cam says, unless I am doing some red shirt thing, and I don't think you are, because I think he's played special teams, I get Lacey the hell out of there, and Mills Knight is getting the rock on Saturday.
Yeah. I'm getting digs, some carries.
Yeah, here's the ball.
Yeah.
I do not risk Kejuan Lacey getting in some pile in the third quarter against the damn Citadel.
I don't either. But that's not the way Lane typically plays these
he coaches
games.
like the NFL. That's the way he does it.
He issued the big fan challenge yesterday.
Come on.
He did.
I know, but come on.
He did.
He just can't help himself.
I told Chase before the show. It
bothers me because he doesn't care to. I get that. He's only focused on one. But he doesn't look around the damn league. Look at the other stadiums. They're all empty, too, in those freaking games. You're not special.
And I think this is where Lane loses. Like, look, if I made $9 million a year, I don't know that I would have I don't know that I would be in touch with every man. Frankly.
That's fair.
So this is not really a criticism, but this is where I think you're out of touch. You're asking the proverbial family of 4.2 to make the trip to Oxford 3 weekends in a row. 6 weeks before Christmas. That's a lot. Hotels and food and gas and all the stuff every week. If you came for the South Carolina game, you didn't get out of here till Sunday morning. You got home. Now you're turning around. You're coming back. The game's at noon, so I know you can get out and get home. But still, you're asking a lot. I thought his comment about hunters and stuff was funny, but I mean,
and he wasn't taking a dig.
No,
it's fine.
He was literally. He's doesn't.
Good.
He's like me. He doesn't think about hunting schedules. I haven't hunted a day in my life. I don't know when deer season starts, or when duck season starts, or dove season, or ostrich season, or whatever the hell season we got.
You think we're hunting ostrich in Mississippi?
I don't know what we're hunting. I've never hunted a day in my life.
You want to go? I know a guy. We can hook it up.
I don't.
You sure?
I'm positive.
We can get out there and we can do video of it.
I made this long.
You sure?
Yep.
Be good content.
I have nothing against it. I just don't know. It does nothing for me.
think it'd be good content.
Yeah, I'm good. In high school, one of my coaches wanted me to go duck hunting. I chose not to go, and looking back, I probably cost myself some playing time.
Did you really?
Oh, no doubt.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
No kidding.
Yes.
Interesting.
There's a rabbit season?
Y'all
have a rabbit season?
You may pull the seasons up in a minute. Are you curious?
I'm a little curious now.
Okay.
Why is there certain seasons?
As opposed to just shooting anything year round? I mean, what are you asking?
Yeah, I'm just asking them. How do they formulate?
Well, some of it's migratory. I mean, they literally
Right,
at times.
right.
But
the deer don't migrate.
well, I mean, but there are formulas to what level of the population needs to remain and not remain, and movement and all those things. I mean, yeah, there is a certain there's a lot of environmental reasons for things along those lines.
Okay.
So I'll try to find it in a minute. First, didn't think that's where we're going today, but it's cool. We'll look it up.
Duck hunting in North Louisiana is absolute religion, and I've never. It always just I would hear about it and say it sounds cold. Sounds cold.
It's cold. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would I'd rather sleep.
Go dove hunting. Get up in the morning. Get out there.
I'd rather sleep in my nice warm bed.
Okay. Podcast brought to you in part by New Albany Pharmacy and Solutions, 140 Fairfield Drive in New Albany, 662-539-7777. Owners Michael and Lauren Warren. Great people there. Family-owned pharmacy with excellent service. Wide range of gifts for all ages, home decor, jewelry, and more. Tell them you heard about them from MPW Digital and get 15% off any non-medical purchase. Again, great website. Look around, see all they have to offer. That is newalbanypharmacy.com.
I was mentioning the holidays. They're right around the corner now. We're in November. The way this works, if this year is like the other years, the next month is December, which includes Christmas. So now's a good time to start thinking about your holiday shopping. Stop at Arnett's Fine Jewelry if you're looking for jewelry. They've got jewelry repair, diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, stackable diamonds, super gifts for any occasions, flexible bangles, diamond pendants. Basically, they've got it if you're looking for it. At Arnett's, they want to be your jeweler. We're brought to you by the College Corner. I don't know what the Citadel game is, if this is a wear red or white or blue or powder.
I'll look it up.
Or if this is a mix it up and do something crazy game. I don't know. But regardless, whatever color you need.
Aren't they doing military appreciation on the field? Did I have that wrong?
You could be right. I don't know.
Okay. But I was told that's why the end zones were not all the way painted in, because they're doing some sort of patriotic end zone next week, and you wouldn't be able to get the colors right if you put some stuff where it was.
How about that? Look at you.
Could be wrong.
No.
Could be wrong.
You're probably dialed in.
What I was told.
Whatever the case may be, the College Corner is going to have what you need. I'm promising you that. They've even got a lot of the real tree gear from last week. If you liked that, and based on Chase's emails, you did.
Oh, God.
Horn Legend, Nike champion.
Red Citadel.
It's red.
Sorry, the Citadel.
Yeah,
they really care about the.
Well, your disrespect today on the Citadel it's bordering on obscene.
I love how he is so focused on the Citadel, but then he will not call ULL what the hell they want to be called. So
when you say he, you mean me?
Yes. The University of Louisiana is what they say, yet that's a problem.
This is where
we're not respect to those people.
This is where you reveal that you grew up in Hatley and not in Louisiana. They're breaking the law of Louisiana when they do this. Frankly, we should lock them all up.
Lock them all up.
Lock them up.
Okay.
Lock them up. That's how you'd settle some of this. They'd stop all that. If they were in Angola where they belong, they wouldn't be going ULL. They'd be ULL, not Louisiana. They don't get to be Louisiana. They're the University of Louisiana at Lafayette.
Okay.
Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, collegecornerstore.com. They got everything you're looking for. They'll take great care of you. Also brought to you by Kaiser Flooring. You can kick up the cozy in your home this season with new floors from Kaiser Flooring. As certified installers, they're proud to offer a wide range of options, including heated tile. I'm having a hard time reading. I'm so angry about Citadel slander. Did you know they even build showers? They offer a lifetime warranty against leaking. wherever you stand in your home, stand confidently thanks to the specialist at Kaiser Flooring. Visit Kaiser Flooring in Oxford or Batesville, or check them out online at kaiserflooring.com. I'm about to need one of these. Since its inception in 1873, Coors Banquet has been brewed in the same tradition of the original 150-year-old recipe. Banquet is crafted with 100% Rocky Mountain water, so when you're enjoying a banquet, you are drinking history. You should absolutely add that to your tailgate this weekend. You're going to the Grove, got a noon kickoff. Nothing like a Coors at about 10 in the morning to get your Saturday started. I can't think of a better way to start your Saturday than a Coors Banquet. And then, of course, postgame. After you've narrowly escaped that scare from the Citadel, open up a Coors, turn on some of the other games, and enjoy your Saturday afternoon.
Very wistful over there, just enjoying the whole. I mean, almost poetic when you do that ad.
Yeah.
There is a certain poetic to it.
Coors Banquet.
Yeah. Just saying.
Drinking history.
There you go. Basketball season for Ole Miss kicking off today, men's and women's. For the women, that's 11 a.m. We've got Peyton Gallick covering that this season for us at Rebels 24/7, part of an internship program brought to you by The Firm, proud Liberty Mutual and Safeco Insurance agency partner. You can take a look. Founded by Ole Miss alum Brian Hayden, they service the entire South Eastern Conference. Let their team of licensed professionals review the insurance needs and put together coverages that protect you and your family without breaking the bank. That's 662-236-1101. Staff at thefirmsouth.com. 662-236-1101. Staff at thefirmsouth.com. And podcast brought to you by Horn Legend, hornlegend.com. Head on over there. You can choose MPW Digital in the drop down. Everything from sports shirts to collegiate wear to vests that Neal's obsessed with to the polos to the quarter zips.
It's a great vest,
It's a great
man.
vest. It's a super vest. No, they're great.
I'm not obsessed with it. I appreciate its greatness.
There you go.
Like Coors.
Lane's been wearing a lot of Realtree collaboration stuff with Horn Legend. They've got the hoodies, the polos. He's had those in press conferences. Still got those available on the site. Also there again, hornlegend.com. All right, so I got it up here. 1 second. What?
I started to say that's what she said.
All right, so youth season for
Laura says I do. That's what she said way too much.
Oh, really?
Which means I have a hard time stopping doing it because
you're getting into
you're
getting into like dad joke territory with how much you do it now. Is that what you're saying?
Apparently.
Okay. So Whitetail youth season November 8th to November 21st. Then there's another one November 22nd to January 31st. Primitive Weapon. Antlerless primitive weapon, November 10th to 21st, like muzzle loaders. Primitive. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Never mind. we are not going to have an even conversation.
Habla inglés?
Yeah. Okay. Primitive weapon means like not a rifle.
Parlez-vous français?
Okay. Basically, to answer your question quickly without going through all this, there is some level of it going from November the 8th to January 31st.
Okay.
That is the easy answer. From a small game standpoint, squirrel anywhere from like October 1st to February 28th.
Okay.
There's also a spring season for squirrel from May 15th to June 1st.
Okay.
Rabbit, October 18th to February 28th.
Wow, that's a lot of rabbit season.
Quail, November 27th to March 7th. Frog, April 1st to September the 30th. Raccoon, July 1st.
Hold on a second. April 1st to September 30th is frog season?
That is correct.
All right, that works out because that's when they die in my pool.
Oh, so there you go. That tracks, as the kids say.
Yeah.
You give it that. Raccoon, July 1st to September 30th. Possum, raccoon, and bobcat. There's some different categories, but it's October 1st to March 15th.
Yeah, I think bobcat season should go year round.
Oh, you just want those going?
Well, I mean, if there's a bobcat like in your backyard, you're not going, is it season or not?
And then it's very wide ranges on migratory birds, everything from teal to Canadian geese to snipe to doves that are obviously the most popular. Ducks, November 28th to January 31st.
Oh, it's a short season for the ducks.
Yeah, then spring turkey season, obviously. So, does that answer your questions?
Yeah, good enough. More than I even wanted to know. But I appreciate the info.
I mean, again, we can hook you up. I mean, Tyler's in the stream this morning. Say the word. We can go.
I know.
Helmets did look really good on Saturday.
They
and
did.
not just saying that.
No,
they were. It is my favorite of the three.
Of the ones they've done so far, that was the one that I liked the most.
I mean, I can't wait till the crazy red one with the Ole Miss script on the side. I mean,
it's gonna look so
awesome.
good.
It's fantastic.
Well, the one that they're working on, that red one with the M.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait.
Just got to get it exactly right.
Yep.
There is no line on Ole Miss and Citadel. The Citadel this weekend.
Yeah, God, what is your problem?
I've watched Ole Miss play the Citadel before. They played them one of Eddie O's years, and I think the final was like 24-7 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's correct. While I'm looking up a couple lines and stuff, what do you want to? I mean, they're going to win Ole Miss basketball opening season against Southeastern Louisiana tonight.
God Almighty, man! No wonder you didn't get into coaching.
Are you picking the Lions tonight?
You would have like literally just walked into the locker room and told your team, "We got no chance tonight, boys."
No wonder Mike told me it was a horseshit question that time when I asked to be overlooked Central Arkansas. Was it?
Yeah,
it is. Like,
I mean, Mike won a national championship, and you wrote about it. Now we know why. Yeah. I bet Mike doesn't walk into the locker room before the Southeastern Louisiana baseball game and go, "Hey, fellas,
W.
You don't even have to try.
We're
just going to roll the balls out."
Yeah. What are you looking for tonight? Rotationally, are there anything from this?
No. I mean, I think the focus after last week has been on shot selection, offensive chemistry. By the way, this applies to probably 80% of the teams in the country, maybe more. Just so many new faces, and you're trying to get guys to learn how to play together, how to get the ball to move, how to make the extra pass, how to go from having an okay shot to a good shot to a great shot. You want teams to be aggressive shooting, but you don't want to become crazy about it. Paint touches, getting the ball to move side to side. Things that take time. I expect we won't see tremendous improvement on that today, but I'll be curious to see what Friday looks like as opposed to today.
Oh, is that the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Against one of the world's basketball powers.
Is ULM?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How do you think Chris will handle water ski questions? I bet Chris water skied. He grew up in Texas.
Oh, I'm betting water ski.
Well, maybe for the next press conference, it's just me and him again. I can dive into that.
It's a question, Chris. Neal McCready, Rebels 24/7.
You ever water skied?
Yeah.
He does pretty well with
Two ski, one ski, barefoot. What do you do?
Yeah, he does pretty well with that stuff. I made a mistake not asking him about Halloween candy.
He would have. I mean,
he was going to answer.
Yeah.
I think he was prepared. I think he was disappointed that I didn't ask.
Candy corn.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Had someone follow up on our conversation last week that the mix, if you will, of candy corn, roasted peanuts, and caramel M&Ms. They say it's the deal.
It's elite.
It's a score.
That's it.
I don't need that. We had leftover Halloween candy on Friday night. And I sent it back with Carolina. We get that out of my house.
We kind of purposefully at the end started giving out handfuls so it would not be left in the house. I think we only ended up with like 20 pieces left over because by the end it was, hey, congratulations, mother load.
Well, I had some tequila on Friday night, and so by the end of Friday night, I was not disciplined. I was not disciplined at all, and there was some Halloween candy still hanging around, and I probably sampled more Halloween candy in one Friday night than I'd had candy in 10 years. I was sort of pissed at myself the next day.
We did have a lot fewer trick-or-treaters than usual this year.
We did too.
Yeah.
We had a run, and then they stopped. Had I known it was going to stop, like those last few kids would have gotten.
Here's the candy, boys and girls.
Here you go, lady.
I told you somebody in my neighborhood was handing out full-size candy bars because Carly-Ann came back with the big Twix.
Wow. That's
on it.
I mean,
spent a lot of money.
That's somebody who, by God, loves them some Halloween, which is fine. Whatever you.
Are you loving it or are you wanting to be known as that person?
You want the neighborhood kids to walk around.
I'm just curious. Because, you're probably the only one that's handing out the full-size candy bars for hundreds of kids. This isn't like, hey, we can go buy a 5-pack because we're only going to get like 5 trick-or-treaters. Like, there's something you're wanting to achieve, I think, when you're doing it for mass.
Maybe so.
Oh, that's cool. The 6 says he called Halloween 1978 and the OG Nightmare on Elm Street at a drive-in here in North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I like slasher movies. Chauncey said had 0 trick-or-treaters and 1 ding-dong ditcher.
I smoked some wings. Watched, basically finished up season 2 of Starting 5.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I liked that. It was really good. The ending was great. Thunder won the title.
Stacy said took the Grands trick-or-treating in the Oxford neighborhood. One house was grilling hot dogs and one house was serving bourbon apple cider drinks. Oh, so give us the adults.
Yeah.
Now, see, you can be known as that house. Hey. No, take the.
I might would have stopped at that house. I like apple cider. You like apple cider?
It's fine. Yeah, I'll drink it. I'm not like, oh God, I have to have it. But
no,
yeah,
of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not.
I prefer it to eggnog.
Oh yeah.
If we're going to talk about holiday type drinks,
I'm not an eggnog person at all. Does nothing. I don't like it. Like I could, if that's all that's available, I'll just have a water.
Oh, that's great. Avery says youngest got some chili cheese Fritos because the house ran out of candy. We I know like some and again I don't this is not any type of judgment or opinion. I have no clue. I did not know this was a thing. Some kids don't want candy, so I know like we wrap up some little like gift bags with some other little stuff in it, not food, like little trinkets and things just in case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
it's impressive. Hot chocolate or eggnog? Hot chocolate.
Oh God!
Hot chocolate.
That is a 116 blowout in the first round.
Yeah.
Like what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
they're not eggnog's not even like spunky for 5 minutes early in the game.
That's the Buffalo Bills versus the Citadel.
I hope that's a spam type thing. Just got a text that said PayPal alert, a transaction of $369 is completed successfully to this name.
Oh, who'd you pay?
I did not pay said person. So yeah. Oh God, I do love a Frito pie.
Yeah, Frito pie's good.
Boy, it shows off the rails a bit.
It happens. We had a busy weekend.
So are you saying it's the Citadel week? That's why. Is that what you're saying?
Look, all I know is Lane Kiffin said he wants the same energy and same crowd for the Citadel that he had for South Carolina. That's what he wants.
I mean, he does want that.
Yeah.
I get wanting it.
Yeah.
Getting it. But wanting it, sure.
I kind of want to go. I don't like your chances.
I mean, ask for what you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Stadium looked great on Saturday night.
It did.
You guys wore powder. It was full. It was great.
It did. It's still a little dark at night.
It was a little cold.
It was kind of cold.
The wind started whipping a little bit when I was leaving.
I got down on the field at the end, and I was like, it's colder here.
That's the fastest I've ever gotten out at halftime.
Really?
Yeah, I always leave at halftime. And because of the turnover, because I walked out with like 30 seconds left, and because of the way the TV timeouts and the changeovers happen, I was getting in my car in the garage before the gun ended, even though everybody was just running it out and there wasn't really much to it. Yeah. I mean, it was because there's only one elevator available because they're holding 2 for the coaches.
Yeah.
So you got to catch it just right when you're coming out and getting to that one elevator. It's almost like a game for me a little bit, trying to see how fast I can get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went down to the field, and by then I was genuinely worried about our friend Michael Katz. He had handled Katz is a big Dodger fan. He had handled the majority of the game.
He's from LA, it counts.
Yeah. He handled the majority of the game quite well. We went to game 3. He'd handled it pretty well, and as the late innings were unfolding,
he was starting to melt a little.
He was not handling it as well, and he still handled it with great charisma, but you could see
the edges were fraying.
The heart rate was way up, and I was genuinely worried about our friend because Toronto a couple of times. I was with Michael Katz when Toronto had the bases loaded with 1 out. And the 2 plays and the play at the plate where I almost said it out loud, and I remembered he was there, and I was like, don't
say he's safe. He looks safe.
Like, I said to myself, I thought he was safe. Because I thought he was safe.
Yeah.
And then the ball that got hit into the outfield, I didn't see it. I had lost my connection, and he is dying. And then I saw it, and I was like, oh, my God. And after that, I just kind of left him alone. And then when the Dodgers won, I just sent a text and said, hey, congratulations.
I am very happy for Michael Katz. I am not happy for any of you Sidewalk Dodgers fans.
No.
You suck.
Y'all suck.
Yes.
Yeah.
You suck.
There was a kid in my neighborhood yesterday wearing a Dodgers shirt, and I wanted to look at him and go, oh, for the love of God, but I left it alone.
You get licorice at Halloween. If you have a Shohei Dodgers jersey on, you get licorice.
Stop by my house next year for Halloween, kid.
You're going to have to prove to me you have some LA roots here. Otherwise, buzz off. Tells you how bad our entire country, including our entire live stream, was cheering for Canada.
Yeah.
We were cheering for Canada.
Yeah.
The other night.
Yeah. Well, California's not really America, so it doesn't really
it's an underrated elite logo, by the way, with the maple leaf, the Toronto, the Blue Jays logo.
Blue Jays have great uniforms.
It's not the Brewers logo, but it is right there in that next tier. It's close. It's an awesome logo.
It's pretty close.
It's really good.
Pretty sound.
It is.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching it going, yeah, I wouldn't mind having, like I could wear that. That's cool. So, all right, final break. Chicory Market. Chicory.
I will say this real quick before you read about Chicory. Corey and I, you and I agree completely. I understand why fans want night games. I totally get it. Atmosphere was awesome. In terms of just the aesthetics of when Vaught Hemingway looks the best, it is late afternoon. I'll die on that hill. It looks better. I'm not talking about atmosphere. I'm not talking about noise. It looks better to the eye.
It does.
Late afternoon.
It's not even really. It's not even really a question.
It's frankly not close.
No, that's true.
But I'm glad you got your night game. We're going to find out about Florida today. It's not. There's no slander. I'm just making an observation. The stadium looks better 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon than it does at night.
You're right.
I interrupted. I apologize.
You're fine. Multiple things are pressing, but most pressing thing, John Steele Creamery is still taking tailgate orders for this week. You can still, on this Monday, you need something. Might even just be hanging out in the Grove and not go to the stadium. Really piss Lane off on Saturday. If you do that, you could use more things from John Steele Creamery. All their cheeses locally and in-house every single day. Great condiments, great sandwiches, desserts. Plenty of options. JohnSteeleCreamery.com. And then Chicory Market this morning dropping their Thanksgiving menu, Neal's favorite holiday. You can go ahead and get the catering done. They got chicken and sausage gumbo, crawfish pie. Crawfish pie does sound really good.
See, now this is not a traditional Thanksgiving holiday. I mean, if you're giving me this menu, I'm like,
why are you yelling at me?
Well, because everyone does this Thanksgiving thing like I'm speaking some slander, and then you read me a menu where I'm like, well, so far it sounds really good.
This is actually a really elite menu. So we got chicken and sausage gumbo, crawfish pie, apple pie, chocolate bourbon pecan pie.
I mean, okay.
Oh, sure. I mean, roasted Brussels sprouts with dried cranberries and onion.
Okay.
Fall squash with greens and candied pecans.
All right.
It's not my jam, but sure.
Well, if it's butternut squash or whatever, it's pretty good.
Okay. Pumpkin brioche rolls. I don't know what those are, but those sound fantastic.
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Cajun cornbread dressing. Okay. Maple sweet potato casserole.
Okay.
You think sweet potato casserole is very overrated?
Yeah, it's just like a pie.
It's a dessert, but we eat it as a side.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of sides. We eat some salads that have nothing but mayonnaise in them.
Yeah.
So it's.
I don't. Go ahead.
Cranberry orange relish is on the menu.
Sure.
That's a
whatever.
You see, now we're getting into the areas where you're frustrated.
Yeah.
And then you can also get your turkey from multiple different local farms across the country. There's chicory market as well for the turkey side of things. But I mean, yeah, if you're going to give me some Brussels sprouts and some gumbo and some crawfish pie and some chocolate bourbon pecan pie,
then sign me up. I mean,
yeah.
I'm thankful at that point. But
Jay Robertson, you're angering the Vardaman listenership. Yes, sorry. Sweet potato capital of the world, right there in Vardaman, Mississippi.
It's fine. It's just you make a sweet potato casserole, just be much better off if you put it in a pie crust. Call it what it is.
It is the irony of all irony is that sweet potato casserole is actually sweeter and more dessert-like than actual sweet potato pie.
I know.
Because it's got the glaze and maybe the marshmallows and the candied pecans.
See, I just piss everybody off with this. People get legitimately angry about it.
Because you think Thanksgiving's overrated. But is it over? Like, do people go, oh my God, it's my favorite?
It's still overrated. If you put Thanksgiving on the AP top 25, you would look at it and go, that team
if it was in June, it would be, but it's that it's put up against Christmas. And everybody's so excited to get to Christmas. It has a calendar problem. Like Canada had its Thanksgiving like 2 weeks ago. We talked about it. There was hockey on all day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Predates the American one by like 30 years.
Did you see where Connor McDavid was talking about he was playing Edmonton Oiler?
Yeah, I know Connor McDavid.
I'm just saying some people on the stream might not, or people listening to our show. He was talking about how they had the Jays game on live while they were playing the other night. He goes, it was so weird. He said, I would be on the bench and I catch myself watching the Jays game.
That's weird.
He goes, it was really weird. He goes, they turned it off for the third period, thank God, because we were
watching.
We're trying to play.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's like, he would hear cheering while he was on the ice and be like, I wonder what happened.
I respect, by the way, the people who I know them that have been turning in scores for the Realtree helmet where every member of the family is sending in a different score. Yeah. I really do kind of respect it a little bit. I keep seeing it pop up and go, okay, that's fine. Again, you're not allowed anymore. It's over. I'm getting emails right now. I mean, Alexandra says because of the food. It's been Neal's argument at this. We love turkey and dressing so much. Why do we not have it in April? That's always been his argument. That's what he says.
It's more than fair.
That's how it works.
We have on the 4th of July, people have burgers a lot, right? That's not the only day you have a burger. Why? Because burgers are good.
Oh, Joey says go get a Thanksgiving po' boy from Parkway. I'll eat anything from Parkway.
Yeah, I will too.
The surf and turf. They take the roast beef po' boy with all the debris and the gravy, and then they put shrimp on it.
Fried shrimp.
Oh
yeah. I'm sure.
Oh boy. Now you're done for like the weekend.
Yeah.
I mean it's a little heavy.
Carson and I went to Parkway once. We got there about 11 o'clock on a Saturday, and we had big po' boys, and he got some jambalaya, and I don't remember. We ate and ate and ate. And we went to the Pelicans Thunder game that night. I could barely move. And we got back to the hotel, and he goes, Dad, I'm hungry. And I was like, really? How? And I just ordered him a pizza.
Oh.
I was like, there's no way I could.
You were done.
The thought of food was still, no, I was toast. That po' boy, though, was fantastic.
I think it was one year I went with Jeffrey, and he his eyes were bigger than his stomach. So he was like, I'll take the surf and turf po' boy. I'll take a cup of chili. I'll take like whatever. He was like just ordering all this food. I was like,
boy.
Yeah.
Gonna be hitting the Tums soon. But it was worth it. It was delicious. You recommended that place, and
it's really good. It's my favorite by far.
It was on a scale of 1 to 10, it was past 10.
Yeah, and then it's a good point, too. We'll still get off Thanksgiving here as we close the show, whatever. Alexander says, my family does the same thing for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, we don't ever do that. We switch to something. We have beef at Christmas.
Yeah, so we typically do beef at Christmas. I don't know. We hadn't gotten that far yet.
Oh, you think about changing it up?
We always talk about changing it up.
Oh, your Christmas lights look awesome. They're up outside, by the way. They're fantastic.
We don't have any Christmas lights up, you jackass.
We'll go over lines tomorrow. We'll talk about Ole Miss and Southeastern
Christmas
Louisiana.
Lights are up. Now, there's a decent chance I'm pulling ornaments out of the attic today, but
as of now,
as of this moment,
DJ Durkin, the interim at Auburn, by the way, former
Yeah.
Ole Miss defensive coordinator. State did break its SEC losing streak. They get the Georgia Bulldogs at 11 a.m. on ESPN.
Yep.
On Saturday, Auburn Vanderbilt in Nashville. Alabama LSU, not what that once was. And then Florida and Kentucky. One thing real quick. Let me do this one thing.
I need to also tell people that, hey,
Yeah,
we're
go
brought
ahead.
to you by John Edwards, Regency Travel Incorporated. If you're thinking about planning a trip and you want it to create a lifetime of unique memories, get in touch with our buddy John Edwards, 901-494-3387, or send him an email at j.edwards@regencytravel.net. And you get the beautiful, healthy smile you deserve at Corinth Dental. Dr. Bubba McQueen, Dr. Jenny Beth Hendrick are devoted to restoring and enhancing the natural beauty of your smile using conservative, state-of-the-art procedures that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. From routine checkups to advanced treatment, including implants and Invisalign, Corinth Dental is here to help you achieve your smile goals. Schedule an appointment today. Take the first step toward a better version of yourself. It's corinthdental.com. I'll have a mailbag up on Wednesday. It's brought to you by my friend Art Hayes, Sotheby's International Realty. Are you thinking of making a move? Put the power of Sotheby's to work for you. As a licensed agent with Sotheby's and a supporter of all things Ole Miss, Art can help you buy or sell in your hometown at no charge to you. Seriously. So call and ask Art how. 612-805-5929, or email him at arthur.hayes@lakesmn.com. And we're brought to you by Argent Wealth. They're based in Ridgeland, Mississippi. They've got clients in more than 20 states. They provide detailed, specialized investment management, financial planning, retirement planning for individuals and businesses, and much more. At Argent, investing is treated like a commodity. Decisions are made using objective information and research, not emotions. So regardless of your level of wealth, Argent will sit down with you, listen to your goals, study your expenses, and put forth a comprehensive, detailed financial and retirement plan built just for you. It's myargentwealth.com.
So let's see. Let me find it real quick. I thought this was something we've been talking about. Jeffrey really has discussed this a lot, how the SEC is becoming more like the NFL. I posted this on the board this morning. ESPN's David Hell with some statistics of note. So far this season, 61% of SEC conference games have been decided by 8 points or less. So one possession on 61%. That's nearly double the rate from 2014 to 2024. So complete shift change.
Yep.
There in that. Conference USA has the highest rate of 3-point games. 26% of their games have been 3 points.
Wow.
Or less. Big number there. 23% for the ACC, the closest in a Power 4. And then from a points per game standpoint, total points per game, the Big 12 leading the Power 4 at 55.2 on average is the way that works. So just a quick thing there that I saw this morning and thought. Hugh is getting 15.8, I believe, from Auburn. Is that correct?
It's crazy.
I think that's what I saw there.
Crazy. What a world.
It's good work if you can get it.
Yeah, I could make $15.8 million work.
I mean, he could have kept that tea time yesterday. I mean, how many could do 15? I mean, I've told this story, and I'm not, when I say not making fun of him in a little bit, because I really liked I like Dan Werner a ton. But the day he got fired by Hugh, you could see that all the stress had faded away. He was sitting in the country club with his wife, and they had just ordered a bottle of wine, and it was like everything, like dude looked like he was 15 years younger in 3 hours. I mean, just not my problem anymore.
Yep, done.
I'm going to get paid.
Yep,
sure. Bottle. We'll sit here at noon and we'll have a drink. And yeah,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tim says Durkin with Petrino as OC would be scary. I don't know. Durkin's a good coach.
He's very good.
DJ's a good coach.
Very good coach.
Yeah, apparently Hugh had a standing 1:30 tea time every Sunday. Because that's what happened yesterday was somebody saw that the name had been changed on the tee sheet yesterday.
I think he stays in Auburn. Where does he?
I don't know.
Go to?
What do you think? I don't know.
I don't know.
Does he like it there?
I don't know him. I haven't had communication with Hugh Freeze, and
I don't know the last time I
A
talked to him.
good 8 years.
Let's see. I mean, it's been a long time. I mean, I don't think it's when we got the helmet from, I guess when he took the Auburn job, November 29th, 2022.
You sent him a congrats.
I actually didn't. It was about something else. No, I didn't do that.
Oh.
I mean, congrats. My situation is over. Might have been whatever, but yeah. It was that week. So.
What a week.
All
So,
right.
I mean, Kiffin will be on the Auburn hot board again.
I think he was on Jay's, wasn't he?
Was he really?
Somebody told me that. Now, they may have been kidding. Oh, JGT said Hugh likely to stay in Auburn and work in youth ministries.
Okay.
What?
No, I didn't say a word.
Where's the hot board? You know, here, note to self, like, make your hot board easy to find. That would be something I would do.
You know, the problem with hot boards, too, like I felt bad about Trey Biddy. I noticed his hot board yesterday. Some of it's updated, some of it's not. When you have to do a hot board the last 2 months, it's just
hard.
a lot. It's a lot of work.
JGT, is this Jay? Yeah, he did Durkin, Summerall, Drinkwitz, Kelly, Golish, Key, Lashley, Brom, Kiffin, Dillingham, Fran Brown. That's it.
Yeah. Kiffin. Come on, man.
Anyway, all right, I'm just going to stop because otherwise.
Yeah.
All right, we hope you've enjoyed. We enjoyed talking to you guys. Back tomorrow with another edition. Again, we'll talk some basketball. Season opener tonight, 7 o'clock, Ole Miss, Southeastern Louisiana. Women, 11 o'clock, Norfolk State. That's it. I was trying to remember that. Norfolk State, 11 o'clock. So those two tomorrow. Kids' Day game already for the women's basketball, by the way, for the opener today. My daughter did not go this morning. So we'll have that more tomorrow. Take care. We'll talk to you then.